Okay, so the one thing everybody's been talking about for the last week or so, surviving R. Kelly. Now, we're not going to pass judgment on R. Kelly, even though I'd like to, but we are going to talk about why women stay in abusive relationships, which I feel like is kind of the underlying theme of the docuseries. Here to help me with that conversation is Carla Adams. She's the Director of Programs for the Women's Center and Shelter of Greater Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you, Lynn. I am so excited to be here to talk about this topic that is just exploding in the news. And, you know, it's something that has been around for a while, but now I'm so happy that it's coming to the forefront.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you know what? I had a chance to interview you on my radio show and forgot to ask you this question.
Yes.
But since this docuseries, have you guys seen a spike in phone calls?
You know what? We have to some extent.
Okay.
And also with the Me Too movement, you know, Tarana Burke, and, you know, I love what she says that this is a movement, not a moment.
Not a moment.
So we are in a movement right now.
Absolutely.
And the Women's Center and Shelter is definitely being affected by that.
Okay, so we watch this show. We see this guy, this R. Kelly guy, through 6 hours of what the victims allege is abuse.
Yes.
Physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional, mental abuse.
Yes.
Why do women stay in situations like that?
Just what you said, you know, the financial abuse, they become so dependent upon this person. And someone like R. Kelly, who, you know, classic abuser, but an abuser like on steroids, you know, because we're talking about looking at him and thinking about the trafficking. He's trafficking these women that are coming, these girls that are coming.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're girls.
They're girls, yeah, they are girls. So they stay because they think, wow, this is my opportunity for fame, the financial abuse, and also the Stockholm syndrome begins to come into play, where there's trauma bonding, there is terror bonding, so they become allies with their abuser.
You end up with a connection with the very person who's doing that to you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And so then when women who are in that situation say, watch something like this, is it easy to trigger, that's me, or is there more denial that goes on that says, my husband's not that bad?
I think there's both there. I think both, you know, situations are happening. And that's why we as family members and friends, if we suspect, and what we call bystanders, because we're all bystanders, the family, the friends, and we have to pay attention to the cues that these women are bringing to us.
Okay.
And gently, and I mean gently, because the more that you hound a friend, you know, why don't you leave? Why are you there? That doesn't help. Listening is the key. Listening and being very, very supportive of them.
And I'm guessing if you do take that, you need to leave, you need to get out, approach, that victim could pull away from you.
Absolutely. Definitely will pull away. Because the embarrassment, because of the guilt, they don't want to, you know, the embarrassment of, yes, I want to be able to stay in this relationship, but I don't want my girlfriends to know because I have the house, I have the clothes, and all of the financial abuse that's happening there.
I have this perfect life on the outside.
Yes.
So if a woman is in that situation, I've also heard that she may leave 1, 2, 3, leave and come back, leave and come back, leave and come back.
You know, the statistic is, Lynn, that it takes a woman 7 to 10 times to leave an abusive relationship.
Wow.
Yeah, 7 to 10.
And is it best, I think we've always heard that you need a plan. I mean, even in the Surviving R. Kelly docuseries, the one mother goes out to California determined to get her daughter. But even then, they have to coordinate the time and the place and outside and run down the street. You can't just leave.
No, you can't just leave. And, you know, the women that contact us and come to us, us being the Women's Center and Shelter of Greater Pittsburgh, that is our main focus, is to safety plan with these women. You know, whether they decide to come into shelter or if they can call us 10 to 20 times for emotional support. And we may safety plan with them over the phone. and they may not leave until another year after they've initially reached out to us. So it's definitely takes 7 to 10 times, and that safety planning.
And I'm guessing too, for a woman or a man, you have to get to that point on your own. It doesn't matter what anyone says. You have to get to that point where you feel like, I'm done.
I'm done and done. You can say to a girlfriend, to a sister, you know, how long are you going to put up with this? She doesn't know. It takes that one act, that one incident where she says, I've had enough.
So everybody's watching this docuseries. Everybody's talking about it now. Investigators are looking closer at R. Kelly. What's the takeaway from this docuseries, do you think? Is it the conversation?
It's the conversation. It's the conversation that do us as black women and black girls, do we matter?
Do we count?
Do we count? Do we matter? And that help is out there. Help is out there for the victims families, help that, you know, from the Women's Center and Shelter, and all across the country. There are shelters out there, there are hotlines that anybody can call in any city, any county.
So you just opened the door for me. So the number for your hotline is?
The number is 412-687-8005, and we are 24 hours.
I was going to say, and women just don't hesitate to call. Just call.
Just call.
You don't have to do anything when you make that call. Just make the call.
Just make the call.
Reach out. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you, Lynn. It was my pleasure.
We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to introduce you to a Point Park student who is helping other students. So don't go away when the Lynn Hayes Freeland Show continues.